Hey, welcome to the RITE System podcast. RITE stands for Reward Integrated Training for Equines. And I'm Kristi Newman. And if you found your way here, I'm guessing you've got a horse. And I'm guessing something between you and that horse is not quite working the way you hoped. That's exactly where this podcast lives. Right here, in the gap between the horse you have and the partnership you want. Today, I want to tell you how the RITE system came to be, because it did not come from a whiteboard. It did not come from a textbook. It did not come from me sitting at a desk going, you know what the horse world really needs right now? A whole new method. It came from a horse. Her name is Mia, and we're going to get to her in a minute. But first, we have to start with the bribe. I was 10 years old when my parents decided we were moving to the country, and 10-year-old me was not on board. So my parents did what any smart parents would do. They said, come willingly and you can have a horse. So I came willingly. My first horse was a thoroughbred straight off the racetrack named Taradan. She had a terrible swayback. She had literally raced the week before I got her, and my family had zero horse experience. A friend of my dad said, I know of this horse. And that was the full extent of our research, which, as I always say, is how all the best horse stories start, or horror stories. Here's what I know that I didn't know then. Taradan had the kindest heart on the planet because she did not kill me, and I was doing a lot of things that could have gotten me really hurt. After almost 4 decades of working with horses, I understand what she gave me. She gave me the gift of learning without getting hurt. She just held on and let me figure it out. That stuck with me. The idea that a horse can carry more than your weight. Fast forward a lot of years, I trained with incredible coaches and spent a long time learning the technical side of horses at a serious level. I built Silverfox Equestrian Club with my family in 2004, and then I went to the Tokyo Olympics as part of the equestrian support team, scribing for the dressage in the eventing, working in the cross-country control booth, which, by the way, was one of the wildest experiences of my life. You know what I learned at the Olympics? The horses don't know they're at the Olympics. The electronic scoring still went down. The timing systems still failed. It was just another horse show with bigger flags and a lot more cameras. The horses did not care about the occasion. They only cared about the conversation. Right now, right here, what are you asking me? Do I understand? And can I trust you? That truth is at the center of everything I've built, but I didn't fully get it, really get it, until Mia. In 2024, something happened that surprised a lot of people. I had applied to vet school years earlier in university and didn't get in. I kept that dream on a shelf for a long time. And then in 2024, I was finally accepted. And I turned it down. Not because I wasn't ready, not because the chance wasn't real, but because the second I got that letter, something in me just let go. And it was like the universe was saying, here it is. You wanted it for so long. Now you can see it clearly. It was an old dream. It belonged to a version of me that didn't need to chase it anymore. Letting go of that cleared the space for everything that came next. And Mia was already there waiting. Mia is my horse, and Mia, to put it very plainly, did not care about me at all. I want you to picture this. I have been working with horses for close to 40 years at this point. I have trained horses at the highest levels. I have coached hundreds of riders, and I had this horse who just looked right through me, like I was not even in the barn. Nothing I was doing was landing, no connection, no relationship. She wasn't being dangerous. She wasn't causing a problem. She just had zero interest in me. And there is nothing more humbling than a 1,400-pound animal politely ignoring you. So I tried something new. A while back, a student came to Silverfox that trained all sorts of exotic animals at the zoo. She had been training animals professionally for 30 plus years. She introduced me to clicker training. We actually used it together on one of my horses, a 25-year-old ex-show jumper from Germany who had been there, done that, seen everything, and was not easily impressed by anything. That horse loved this training, absolutely loved it. So I thought, what do I have to lose? Let's try this with Mia. It worked. Not a little. It worked completely. The connection I had been chasing now had a path. She understood what I was asking. I understood what she was saying. And in that clear moment of reward, something shifted between us. That was the beginning of the RITE system. Like I said at the beginning, RITE stands for Reward Integrated Training for Equines. But if you ask me what it really is, it's the removal of confusion. It's giving your horse total clarity in the exact moment they get it right. So they can stop guessing and start learning. So they can stop working because they have to and start working because they want to. The RITE system combines biomechanics, natural horsemanship, energy work, personal development, leadership skills, and positive reinforcement into one layered system. You put it on top of whatever you're already doing. It doesn't replace your trainer. It doesn't replace your method. It upgrades the conversation you're already trying to have. And here's the one thing I want you to hold on to from this episode. The one sentence that, for me, says it all. Every other training method trains the horse. The RITE system trains the conversation. Think about what that means. If you're struggling with your horse right now, the question is not, what is wrong with my horse? The question is, where did the conversation break down? What is my horse actually hearing? What question am I accidentally asking instead of the one I meant to ask? The horse is never wrong. They are always answering the question they heard, not the question you thought you were asking. Mia now nickers when I walk into the barn. She runs to the fence to come inside and work. She's not coming because she has to. She is coming because she wants to. That's the whole system right there in one picture. I started this podcast because I know there are a lot of you out there who are exactly where I was with Mia. Your horse isn't dangerous. Nobody is getting hurt. But the partnership you pictured, the one where you two are actually talking to each other, feels like it's just out of reach. I want to help you find it. That's why we're here. Here's where to start. Go to the RITEsystem.com, RITE, remember, for RITE. There's a quiz there. It takes about 3 minutes. It will help you figure out what your horse is actually trying to tell you, not what you think the problem is, what the horse is communicating. Because that's where it all begins. Understanding the question your horse is already asking. Head to the RITEsystem.com, take the quiz, and I'll see you in the next episode.